I worked my second to last Saturday today. In July, we were told that our schedule was changing to from Monday through Friday to Tuesday through Saturday. Even though I had never worked that schedule and I was never hired for that schedule. And I was having a really bad time at the time, and so I couldn't advocate for myself. I probably could have worked something out so I could work on Monday still, but I didn't have the time or the energy in me, so it didn't happen. And I've been fucking miserable and resentful for 6 months now? One more Saturday. One more Saturday. And I come home and we play fetch. Not a tight kind of joint. Show you something I love about this. Well, I just love this pipe in general. But I got it used, and it's got, I don't know if you can see this, it's got teeth marks on it, and I find that very charming. It also makes it easier to hold with my teeth. Not that I'm very good at that. I don't remember the exact name of this tobacco. It's something pancakes, and it smells like bourbon barrel maple syrup, which is something I know quite well. So that's kind of delightful. It doesn't taste quite so much like maple syrup, but it does taste delicious. I've been having a hard time getting this to light the past 2 days. I don't know if it's this tobacco or if I'm going crazy or what. Sure much. Oh, come on. The rains have come, so that's fun. Sprinkle yet. So that's good. ritual, so it's a good way to hit refresh. Should you be able to see what I'm fiddling with? Oh. And there the rain comes heavier. Let me... hold on. I have relocated under shelter. And you've switched sides because this side is for throwing. Isn't it, River? Anyways, last Saturday, second to last Saturday, almost last Saturday. You still go? Have Sunday and Monday off. Tuesday I meet with my new psychologist for the second time. My husband was amazing and did the dishes while I was at work today. I got some new paintbrushes today. I've been working on this mixed media embroidery piece. And I guess it would be more like altered embroidery mixed media than I'm not doing the embroidering myself and embroidering myself. It's been done already. I'm taking a family piece and making it into something that I want to look at instead of something that reminds me of it lauding over the stairwell in our home. It's beautiful, but I couldn't look at it in its current state. If the matting wasn't burgundy, I would probably have kept it. Like if it was a black matting or something. That's a fucking burgundy matting in a gold frame. And it is very not my taste and very my mother's taste. So I started that probably not this summer, but the summer before that. Or maybe it was this summer. Time is so hard. It's been somewhere between
would say 8 and 18 months since I have put more work into this piece. And I do enjoy it in its current state. And there is black paint on the glass over the embroidery. And I've scraped away a frame. And I've been trying to decide what to do. For a while I was thinking like Rococo stucco, like sculpted flowers and vines, but one, that is something very foreign to me. I have not worked with plaster. And I have doubts that I'd get plaster to stick on glass. So, we're back to painting. But I still like the idea of flowers. I've been practicing painting flowers. Well, I've been practicing drawing the flowers on like 70s dinner plates. I think that they're fucking beautiful, and I would love I'd love to have a set one day. She's got to put the ball in the place where I can make it. She's gonna find it. So I got new paintbrushes today, and I am hoping, I got a couple different sizes of round and a couple sizes of oval. I'm not sure which is gonna give me the desired look that I want, because I want it to be more or less one paint stroke per petal. So I want to do mark making, seeing how, just basically make a billion petals and kind of pick a brush, or at least a style of brush, altering the size of the brush. It's a really good way to slightly alter the size of the flowers. Doing some practices, getting used to it. I've got to get really good at flowers before I start painting them. So I will do a bunch of practice in my journal, and then probably do a different but similar piece on a much smaller scale, because this one is like 4 feet by 3 feet, or 4 feet by 2.5 feet, or something like that. It's huge. And I've already put quite a bit of work into it. This is actually something that, one of the reasons why I want to finish it is because I want to show it to my siblings. I want to see what they think. Will they think it's cool, or will they think I defaced something? Either way, the embroidery itself is intact, because I'm painting the framed embroidery, not the embroidery itself, but putting it on. in the background. Ain't no way I'm gonna mount that as well as it's been mounted. That's for sure. But I'd love to see if they agree that I have painted a love letter to this embroidery, or if they will think I've defiled it. Or what's more likely is they haven't thought about it in 10 years. Go, oh yeah, that! I'm the one that got it tattooed on my fucking back. You know? I love Hungarian embroidery. It's something I find absolutely beautiful. It's something that reminds me of visiting Hungary when I was a small child. I think it's beautiful. I think the craftsmanship is absolutely phenomenal. And I've got 3 pieces on display. The piece that I'm working at is in the studio. And then I was at the tiny house studio. Maybe one day I'll vlog in there. There's a wool pillowcase, black with the beautiful reds and blues and greens. It's bright contrast, and it's dense. It's smaller flowers, point-sized. Over here, dog. Thank you. And then I have this beautiful lavender table square that has white work on it. That's actually just folded over the back of one of the chairs in our living room. No one really sits there, so I don't like worry about it. And I get to look at it every day all the time. So, fucking score. The one in my closet is I spend time looking at it every day as well. And I love that. Aha. I'm so good at setting up my environment when I have a choice. And the inspiration. I know how long embroidery takes. And obviously on the professional level, it would take less time than when I do it. But it is still a laborious process. And the hours that someone has spent making a piece of embroidered art like that is like, that's a part of a person. Probably literally in the like hand oils kind of way, and also just maybe selectively. Just the time and thought, I wonder, was there music playing? Were they alone? Were they in a factory or a shop? But it is done by hand, probably tightened on a beautiful frame. maybe not beautiful in or at least a very functional frame to hold it taut. I remember being in a market in Budapest, and my mother was haggling with a vendor over this. It would be like a table runner, but not that long. Oval center doily. But I remember her haggling with that woman, and from that moment I've never liked haggling of any sort. It's not something that I'm into. It's not really something that I do. I've had people haggle on my behalf. But never for something someone made or something handmade. And I couldn't understand. I don't think they were speaking English. I think they was. I think they did the calculator thing and they didn't necessarily understand each other. But I know my mom got it for probably not the lowest price she wanted, but much lower than it was originally costing. And like, one of my thoughts is like, how do you know that that's acceptable there? I mean, obviously the person did it, but it just feels so rude. Dog, that's wedged in there. It's never something I want to do. Like, at a flea market, you tell me that's the price, and I think it's a reasonable price, I will get it. If I don't, I won't. Because that's how prices should work. Fucking weird, right? Alright. This has been another delightful fetch ramble. I guess I'll talk to you soon.